Okay, so I went to Collecticon, New Jersey this weekend. Took a weekend, went down, met a couple friends for the first time, who I'd talked to for a while now. Shout out to Octo and Eric. I'll put their Instagrams on the screen. It was a lot of fun getting to hang out with both of them. Yeah, really fun weekend. Got to spend a day in the city. Went on Sunday, took the ferry over. Got to a rooftop bar. It's pretty cool. Only went to CollectCon Saturday morning. Saturday, like the first half of the day, we were there. It was crazy. The line was like a mile, literally a mile long. Not exaggerating. It went all the way around the building and down the street, as opposed to last year where it went all the way around the building. This year it was insane to see how many people showed up. Just for the doors opening, like the line was actually insane. I made some cool pickups. I'll go through what I was gifted first. And thanks to Eric and Namra for bringing stuff as gifts. I appreciate it. I had a couple things to give. I brought some gifts too. I didn't come up empty-handed. But I'll go through what Namra gave me first. And Namra was supposed to make it. He was gonna come with us, but he was on another trip with family, and then he also hurt his ankle, which sucks. I've hurt my ankle pretty bad in the past. That sucks. It just sucks. But he did send gifts, so I appreciate it, Namra. Base set Hollow Mewtwo. I'm a Mewtwo fan. Actually, this is my first base set Hollow, so thank you, Namra. I never got to open base set. I was born in 2000, so it wasn't really in stores so much. Like if I was in Target or something with my grandpa, I don't know if base set was on the shelves. I don't think so. It would have been harder to find when I was first getting into it in the early 2000s. And also, it's not like I was 4 or 5 years old. I didn't really know where or what to look for. So there was a lot of, like in 2010, there was EX era stuff around. It was definitely, it took a while for the older sets to go away. I remember that. I have an opening experience from a few different eras in those few years. But base set Mewtwo. Thank you, Namra. And a fossil Raichu. I know Namra's a fan of Raichu. A little personal touch. Thank you. And Destin Rivals ETB promo. I haven't got to open any, or I opened one booster box, but I didn't open a ETB. And I know Namra got a lot of product at release, which is cool. He was able to find it. So thank you. I might grade this. It looks like centering is probably all right. Yeah, I really like this promo. In the Team Rocket hideout. Everybody's just hanging out. Speaking of Team Rocket, this is a cool promo. Coffee Boss. I like the very unique promo. I know Namra bought a few of these, so I appreciate it. Thank you. And I think this is a Canada exclusive. I'm not sure though. I haven't tried to get much Destin Rivals, as I was just saying. So I just don't have this anyway. So thank you, Namra. I appreciate it. I really love this artwork and a nice swirl. Ooh, nice swirl, like right behind Zapdos' head. Where is it? you go. Right? It's like it's like cut off, but it's a swirl. Pretty cool. Oh, also, well, let me go through Eric's stuff. This is pretty cool. I gotta ask what this is from again. I know it's from the movie, but Pokemon Forever. But I'm not sure which movie. Not which movie. I know which movie. I mean which product. I'm gonna have to ask again. This nice Unified Minds, Celebi Hollow, Ripple in the Water. Really nice artwork. And thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. These are very thoughtful gifts. I tried. This, I gotta ask where this is from again. I don't remember if Eric knew where it was from, or like what you got this from. My guess is probably like one of the arcade games that they have in Japan. But super cool. I like Giratina. Then a nice sticker, of course. It wouldn't be a gift from Eric if there weren't a couple stickers at least, right? Very pretty Gardevoir. This is like a mini tin insert. So that's that Shining Fates. And a Celebi sticker. Very cute. I haven't opened one of these Paldea Adventure chests, so this is great. I really like this promo. So thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. There are a bunch of promos in there. In the one thing, it's like 5 or 6 cards. And the PSA One Piece promo. I was subscribed to PSA Magazine, and they sent me a sports issue for July last year. So I've been missing this for quite a while. I'm pretty sure I guess I could have like followed up with PSA. And they may have sent me one. I think they were sending them out for people that didn't get them, but I wasn't on top of it. I was dealing with stuff at that time, and it just wasn't on the front of my mind to like make an effort to get this. So now I have one, and here we go. I'm gonna wait for the Shanks. I'm pretty sure it's August. They're doing another one with Shanks, so I'll have the Luffy, Boa, and Shanks, and then I'll do like try to do a sequential, which I think would be pretty cool. So thank you, Eric and Nemra, for the gifts. You really didn't have to do that. You didn't have to give me anything, but I appreciate it very, very much. And Eric also brought a bunch of Celebrations McDonald's stuff, the 25th anniversary. And we opened, Octo, Eric, and I, in the Dunkin' Donuts lobby. We opened a bunch of packs. And here are some of the holos that we got. And this is the one I opened just solo with Eric in the Airbnb, and then we had like a huge stack that we brought to Dunkin' Donuts. Super fun. All right, so those are all the freebies, which was a lot. It took me 10 minutes to go through all the stuff that I was given as a gift, which is crazy. Like, actually, like, I can't believe it. I have good friends in this hobby. Then we'll go. Let's talk about what I bought. So we went to a game store over in Jersey, and I found a Primal Groudon. This is from Primal Clash. That, I mean, I've seen I've seen copies of this card that were basically bent, folded in half, listed for $50. And this on the front looks immaculate. This is pretty standard from Primal Clash, some other sets too, but like this is just like white speckles from the printing process. This right side is a little scuffed up, but like if that and that weren't there, this probably could pass for like a pack fresh card from Primal Clash, honestly. Ooh, actually I kind of missed that. I didn't see that. Did not see that. But is that a dent or is that a... I don't think that's a dent, actually. Yeah, that is not a dent, I don't believe. Maybe it is. Well, damn. Either way, still pretty excited about it. It is going in the binder, and it is so clean. Like, forget you didn't see it. Forget you saw that. Aside from that, really, really solid. And I'm gonna put this in the top of one of my binders, like in the top row. I actually already have a spot for it. It's in the top left spot of binder. A bunch of megas I have on that page. So that's gonna go there. Very, very exciting. And last but certainly not least is what I picked up at Collecticon. And this is a card that I honestly never thought I would own. Well, never is a strong word, but a card that I thought, well, yeah, you know what? It's something that I thought was like out of reach. Just for me and what I'm doing, thought it was out of reach. And it really wasn't. Because there are things that I moved on from that I have no issue with letting go in order to pick up a card like this. So here is a Japanese Shining Celebi, Japanese Neo Destiny, Neo 4, Darkness and to Light. This is definitely a grail for me. It's probably, yeah, it's probably gonna be one of my favorites in my collection for a while. There were a few cards I got rid of. I got rid of modern PSA 10s. Ooh, I'm not gonna shake this around anymore. That was silly of me. Sorry. Sorry. I do not want to damage this at all. I did put a red graded guard on it. I didn't buy it with the graded guard. I had this already, so wouldn't you know it? I think it looks nice with the red. Like the pretty strong, like pink, red, magenta background. I don't know. I think it looks nice. But yeah, I mean, this is something that I'm gonna be holding on to for as long as I want it, and I'm very excited about it. So that might be a while. But yeah, so that was the weekend. A really, really fun weekend. I think November CollectCon, I might vend. Definitely gonna go. If I'm not vending, I'll definitely go and walk around. But I do want to try and vend at a CollectCon. May not be as busy, but maybe it is busier. I really don't know. It is, I think, anyone's guess what it's gonna look like. Except for CollectCon, I think they probably know by like their ticket sales. But yeah, I'll go in November. Maybe there are a couple other shows that are local to me that I might vend at. This will not be for sale. I'll bring other stuff. Maybe some mid-era I would bring for the next time I vend. Little bit stuff that I'm not like, I really am not crazy about keeping it. And yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that I think, honestly, like this, might hold up a little better than some of the modern stuff that's floating around right now and spiking crazily in price. Now this definitely has spiked pretty crazy in price, but I just feel a lot more comfortable buying this for my collection than I would something more modern right now. Yeah, really exciting. It's got a nice like front row spot on my shelf. So yeah, pretty cool. I'll probably make like an Instagram post out of it too. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed. Give it a big thumbs up. And have a good day. Have a great day. How about that? How about that? Okay. Bye-bye.